I'm Jackson Clark.
Hey, I'm retarded.
My name's Weaver, and you're listening to The Mariety Show.
You're watching The Mariety Show.
You're listening to The Mariety Show.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Painted faces fill the places I can't reach. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody.
Today in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, it's 56 degrees, so put on a light jacket or else you may probably freeze, because I'm from the South. That shit's too cold for me. The song you just heard was Use Somebody by Alicia Sparkle 7 and David Jackson 269. And welcome to the Mariety Show today. I'm Mdawg, and today we got Weaver in the house. What's up, Weaver?
Not a whole lot. It's Mother's Day today, so I've got some plans with the family this afternoon, but that's about it.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm going to send my mom a gift card because I don't live near her, and that's really just about it for me. So I'm glad you're able to hang out with your mom.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
I hung out with your mom last night.
Wouldn't be the first person, I assure you.
So stupid. Alright, so yeah, the only reason we got you on today, of course, is because you're a male, so you'll hold the retention for this episode. My last episode kind of flopped because there was just only a female talking, so you're living up to some pretty low expectations, so just be here and talk, and I think we should be good.
Okay, I think I can manage that.
Alright. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, so I guess we'll get into our first brand new segment called Q&A and Quips. I don't have a sound effect for that. But this one was suggested by Weaver. Not the name, because I made up the cool ass name, but Weaver, you came up with this idea.
Yeah, my name was just Would You Rather. It was kind of shitty. Yeah,
it was, but it's alright. I used the Would You Rather question for the first one, but maybe in the future I'll have people answer between, like, who's the hottest? I mean, that's basically, like, Would You Rather. You'll see how non-creative I am with actual content. I like doing the names, but I kind of have, another segment of Would You Rather earlier, now that I'm thinking about it, so...
What the hell are we doing here?
It's the Would You Rather show.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna ask you Would You Rather questions for an hour.
Oh shit.
I hope you're prepared.
Yep,
All
sure.
right. So, let's see. So first, let's go over some of the viewer answers. The question was, would you rather never wash your ass or never wash your feet in pits? So I'm just going to go through what everyone here said. So Tess said, tough choice. Would have to go with feet in pits. Pacey said feet in pits. Swamp ass is a real thing, and it's terrible. You literally smell like shit with swamp ass. Had a dude at the gym that smelled like a walking turd. Kayak oars on said feets and pits. There's no way in hell I'm walking around with crusty poop ass. So those are just a few of your answers. Billy Walnuts also said, I'm washing neither. So everyone basically said feet and pits. What would you choose?
Feet and pits as well. I feel like my feet don't really stink as long as I don't have socks on. Like, the socks hold all the sweat and they smell like shit. And my armpits aren't too bad. But my ass, yeah, I've seen what comes out of it, and yeah, that's not a pretty sight. So feet and pits for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking you almost have some pretty shitty poops.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah, usually. I mean, I don't mean to go against the grain here or anything, but maybe I would just choose the ass one. Have you ever heard of baby wipes?
What? Yeah, but you have to perpetually live with a sticky ass. That's how this works.
You could probably cover that up a lot better than, like, feet and pits. Because, like, the pits, those are probably the easiest. That's why I put the feet in there with the pits. Because the feet, you're stepping in, like, a bunch of shit every day, right? Oh, ew. Imagine not having that cleaned off of your feet. Then you gotta walk everywhere, and then...
But have you ever walked in the grass with bare feet? It's such a soothing experience.
Yeah, I guess... I don't know. I may just choose the ass still. I feel like I feel a lot of things with my feet.
But I feel like you're forfeiting by using baby wipes because you're still washing your ass, technically.
That's not washing, though. I mean, if someone said I wash my ass and they're like, yeah, I only use baby wipes, I would be like, no, you're not washing your ass. You're only using baby wipes.
Well, I know some people that say they just got done taking a shower and all they did was spray cologne on themselves. Like a whore.
Ew! That's it?
Yeah.
That's fucking gross. That's
and then
disgusting.
you smell 5 minutes later because all the smells done wore off because you use shitty Axe or something.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I can. Maybe it's a woman thing. Maybe I don't want to go too far into shit and piss and whatever else you have. But
yeah, this isn't a fetish podcast.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it could be easier to mask the shit in some ways. You never know. You could move to a place that smells shitty all the time. But, I mean, I guess you could say the same for a place that smells like feet all the time if you have really dirty and gross feet. But just, imagine... just walking around and putting your shoes on with the dirty feet. Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's bad. Then the shoes are ruined because the smell just sits in the shoes.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like at least if you get diarrhea, you could kind of self-wash in a way. Like, this is not a good way to start
No,
this podcast today. I knew I should have not chosen the ass or feet. I should have chosen something else. Maybe I should have said hair. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go with ass. What do you choose?
I'm feet and pits still. I haven't changed sides.
And that's his fetish, everything. No, I'm just kidding. All right, that was a pretty good icebreaker. I was like, okay, I can use it as an icebreaker. I can use it as Q&A. It worked pretty well so far.
Oh yeah.
One guy down, however many more to go. All right, so I don't know if I should have a bumper, a sound for this, but we could start talking about topics.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, perfect. So you said you had something about AI?
Yeah, it's just I've been keeping up with a lot of this AI-generated music, and it is insane how well-crafted AI can generate a song. And I know it's using samples from, previous recordings, whatever it can gather, but it's still crazy. Just I'm sure you've heard about the AI generated song that they used Drake and The Weeknd's voice, and it's caused a big uproar.
Yeah, and I was literally just thinking, I'm like, you know what? I have seen all the other AI shit, ChatGPT, the images, Dolly, Mini, whatever it is. I've only seen that one thing from like AI generated music, and I'm actually pissed because of course they're cracking down way more on that because the fucking huge ass companies have the grasp on music, and long ago they said all these copyright laws, what's it called when it comes free for everyone?
Public domain?
Yeah, shit like that, right? So you're
Yeah.
like, oh no, he's still under, Michael Jackson's still under contract, don't share that shit, it's fake or whatever, but it's like, they put their fucking, fist down way sooner for that one than they did for the images and, and the writing one. But it does, I did hear it, it sounds so fucking awesome. I'm like, oh my god, the cats are fighting. This is just an awesome time.
It's okay, my cat's outside my door meowing like crazy, let me in, I want to be a part of the show.
Oh no, it's okay. We play some AI music for them. Just make some known cat music that cats are known to like.
Oh yeah.
AI
I'm just curious on the whole lawsuit and how it will pan out on whether or not you can copyright a person's voice. I'm very curious on how that all lands.
I would say, if they consent to it, but if they're dead, that's, I guess, a different thing. Maybe if their estate or, whoever remains in their family has to consent to it. But yeah, I wonder, because Siri, I mean, that's someone's voice, isn't it? Is something like that copyright written?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm sure Apple owns that, because otherwise Google would be using the same thing, since Siri's AI is probably more advanced than what Google has.
Yeah. Oh wow. But so there's an ongoing lawsuit, like at a higher level, I assume, like
Yes.
across the nation.
I think it's
Oh,
UMG, Universal Music Group.
UMG. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, there's probably like 2 fucking companies that own all the music anyway.
Oh yeah.
Columbia's another one, isn't it?
Yeah. So is Sony Records.
Yeah.
Sony's
Yeah. Exactly. Like the top guys, of course. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, they're gonna lock everything down, and you'll have to go to the black market to get a sample.
I thought you were gonna say Black Mariah at first.
Black. All right, chill out. I'm not like a Marvel character. No.
Okay.
Speaking about that, Black Adam, dude. Someone was watching like a little snippet of it, and like I'm like, is this that Black Adam movie? Like, I had no idea what it was about, and I have no idea what Black Adam is even supposed to mean. But like, I guess that's Black Adam. I saw Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was.
I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of DC movies. I just don't like the structure a whole lot.
Oh, that one's not. That one's I thought it was Marvel. I have
no, it's
idea.
DC.
Oh my gosh! See, yeah, I don't watch any of them, so
it's okay. You're only gonna piss off like half your viewers now.
Oh shit! Well, if my viewers watch DC or Marvel religiously, then it's alright. You don't really have to listen to me. I'm fine with that.
Alright, well, I'll see myself out.
Alright, and that was the Mariety Show.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Superhero movies, they were like interesting when I was 12, but I mean, I don't think it's because I was 12. I think it's because they had good movies then. I don't know, and then after that, it's just been kind of like the same thing, and they all just want to push the same message, or like the top 3 things that are trending right now.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
it's like, I just want to see superheroes fight and shit. I don't care about your struggle to be a woman in here, or your struggle being a man. I don't know what the other things are, but
I think you've got it. That's every movie.
Struggle to be a woman and struggle to be a man, of course.
No.
The coin has 2 sides.
Just 2.
And the rim. What side is?
What is a rim?
What do you mean? I said the coin has 2 sides. You said just 2, or was that not a question?
Oh, sure. No, I know what you mean now.
So
the rim, the side of the coin. Yes.
Yeah. A coin has 3 sides technically.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I was saying. Was that it on the music?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into that more, because obviously I thought you said AI, and I was like, I could name 5 things about AI, but of course, I don't know much about the music part, of course, you bring it up.
Yeah, and I don't know much about the rest of it. I'm very I'm very technologically illiterate, truthfully. I got my first PC a few months ago, and aside from that, like, I've always just been, outside or working with my hands, so I'm slowly learning about the computer world.
Well, you have seemed to grasp it way better than Brady, so I appreciate that. He bought a very expensive, well, not very expensive, but it's a very good beginner mic, I guess. Or a little bit above beginner, like some kind of whatever's above the blue snowball, the blue Yeti.
Yes.
About $100. Yeah. He still sounds like shit. I don't know what he does.
That is odd.
He like gargles in it. I don't know.
He just puts his whole mouth over it when he talks.
That's what I assume. Yeah. Damn it. I need to have an episode not talking about him.
Fortunately, I do a little bit of music stuff, and I've done that since I was young, so the audio side of the computer has kind of been my thing. But as far as internet terminology, like, I learned what Riz was, like, 2 months ago. I didn't even know what that fucking meant.
I thought that's when it came out, though. I didn't know what Riz was before 2 months ago.
Okay, well then I don't feel too bad then.
The Weaver is... Nope, that didn't work. Okay, never mind.
No,
But,
yeah, not
yeah,
quite.
Riz. That's one of those things that's, like, out of date now. It's only been around for 2 months, and it's like... What are we using now?
And see, I feel like the boomer now because I'm using shit that's already old because I just discovered it, so, like...
I know!
I just learned about femboy, too, what that means.
Okay, you're a little late on that one. Come on.
I'm telling you, I'm terrible. I don't know shit.
Alright, well, now, that leads into our next one. Who's your favorite femboy? No, I'm just kidding.
Hell if I know.
If you want to answer.
No.
If you want to answer.
I'll leave that up
to
for
you.
debate. I don't want to piss off anybody in any of these servers.
That's alright. We're here for the people, for everyone. So,
Yes. You're all my favorite
But-
femboys.
Aw, and he's talking to you. Yes, you, listening right now. You gotta break the fourth wall sometimes like that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like a 10% more viewers because of that one. So.
I don't know. We saw how it went on She-Hulk. That was a terrible show, and they just broke the fourth wall the whole time.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing, which I also haven't watched.
The only movie to really successfully do it's like Deadpool. And I don't know why I keep going to fucking superhero movies, but that's all I can think
yeah.
of that break the fourth wall.
It's alright, Marvel addicts.
No. I need my fix.
I need my fix. You have to watch one Marvel movie a week. You're like getting through work, you're like...
Just
oh my
scratching
God,
my neck.
these
I'm like,
long
give me
hours."
that fucking Iron Man.
Oh man, I would hate to be you, definitely.
No,
Yeah.
not quite.
I need my fix. That's awesome. Well, speaking about boomers, I don't know when the last time you changed jobs was, but I am in a weird spot where I'm like in an ongoing like I want to update my resume constantly. There've been 2 times within the past few years where I've done job searches. I felt like I'm not getting anywhere. I've consulted with Doug. He's helped me out, and I'm like, I don't know if Doug's fucking dumb. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, I trust Doug, so I was like, hey, Doug, come on, man. You've been in the job game for years. Tell me what I can do. So he's telling me all these helpful hints.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And stuff. Right, yeah.
Hey, he came from, the bottom, and now look at him selling a shit ton of meat.
Exactly. Like, look at him, and he can do anything. So you gotta take pointers from that guy. So I did. And these 2 job searches, I'm like, this is so fucking crazy. Like, I can barely get anything. I was making sure my resume was good. Like, people were looking over it, and they're like, oh, it's fine, using the keywords or whatever. But this article I found, it says, oh my gosh, I think I have a cold this time too. Jesus Christ. Boomers can't conceptualize. This college student on TikTok says older generations don't know about inflation, never had to fight for jobs, and the comments are in full support. I kind of agree with this, but let me... oh my gosh, this cat is meowing like... What's going on? Okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
kitty.
He is going off right now. Wait 1 second, I'll be right back. Fuck.
All right.
No, you're being cute, but can you stop for 1 second?
Mariah's holding me against my will, guys.
Okay.
You gotta save me.
Alright, I'm just gonna put him in the bathroom for a little bit. I think he'll be fine.
Okay. Hopefully your
Alright.
shower curtain won't be torn down like my cat would do.
I think he'll be good. But, let's see. Okay, so... Oh, I'm fucking punching the mic. So this... Oh my gosh, and you start meowing? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Meow.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just open the door 1 second.
She invites me on here as a guest, and now I have to run the show by myself. And I didn't bring a whole lot, because, I'm just here.
I heard you talking, but I wasn't here.
I was just talking a little shit.
Oh, what the hell? I could always cut that out, thank God. Okay, so I'm back, and hopefully the rest will be fine, so we'll just figure it out from there. But let's see.
Back to the boomers.
Yeah, back to the boomers and the TikToker. Yep, there they go again, meowing. Alright, I think boomers can't conceptualize this struggle because they never had to fight for jobs, said this fucking TikToker. She took to TikTok to explain why older workers might find it difficult to empathize with the economic struggles of younger people after a discussion with her mother about mismatched expectations. And then basically she goes on talking about, like, her mother made, less than an average entry-level worker today, but what her mother made in 1980, like, is equivalent to $100,000 today, which I'm sure in a lot of places, I guess, except California, is, like, a lot of money. So it's like, I can live off of that, right? But yeah, what she made also was considered an entry-level salary in 1980, and I'm like, you know what, that is true. Like, I've just been looking at all these fucking, I don't mean to be like a Gen Zer or anything.
You're
but,
sounding very Gen Z right now.
You're like, oh god, shut the fuck up.
But, these
my
fucking
God.
kids don't know how we had it back in the day.
You don't know. Oh my gosh, people used to freaking get away with anything. My mom always tells me stories like, yeah, I crashed a car and set this on fire and they'd let me go. And I'm like, if I did that shit, I would get put in jail. What are you talking about? They just let you go. Like, I'm sure they used to like drive around and like crash into people's houses and not get in trouble. Like, but I don't know. Times were different, obviously, for whatever was going on socially. You know, whatever they were doing in their own little towns and shit. And then how much houses cost, because right now houses are insane. Like, I always hope houses will go lower, and I'm like, I'll buy it when the recession hits. But I feel like, honestly, if there's a recession, the houses are going to be higher or whatever. Mm-hmm. We're still going to get paid like shit, and then everything else is going to go up because, you know, I keep talking about the big man or whatever, but they all want all the money, and it's so fucking annoying. Like, groceries go up like 10 cents every month, and that just adds up, and it's like, I can afford one less thing each month for, like, my base groceries. Yeah. And I'm like, I hate this shit. But yeah, along with inflation and everything, and it's hard to find a job, at least from what I've seen. Like, I try the best I can, and I try to be a nice, cool person, and, you know, I don't lie. I mean, sometimes you gotta stretch the truth a little, which I do, but, you know, I'm not just flat out like, yeah, I know how to do all that.
It's gotta be a lie that you're capable of learning how to turn it into a truth.
Exactly. Yep, and then people just get the jobs with connections these days, and unfortunately, I mean, as I've been here longer, I've had more connections, but not to the type of work I want to do. So unfortunately, that's also a difficult thing, because of course, if you know someone, it's like they could put the good word in, you're already one step closer, and then half the time people don't call you back for shit, and then the other half of the time you get called in, and they just, like, already know who they want. I mean, maybe that's always the same with job interviews, and it's always been like that, but if they already know who they want, it's like, you can't do anything about that. You can be the best you are. Oh, yeah.
And to be honest, I could probably make you a little jealous, because I have not updated my resume since 2015, because the trade I work in, I do collision repair work. A lot of people listening probably know that about me. It's relatively small, and it's honestly kind of a dying trade for a younger generation. Mm-hmm. And everybody kind of knows everybody in this industry within, like, your state lines. So for me, when the pandemic hit and, you know, people weren't hardly on the road at all, work got really slow. And I got like 4 different calls from other locations wanting to hire me. So I didn't have to really, I mean, I did a half-ass interview, but I didn't have to give them a resume or anything. I just kind of walked to their shop, saw what they were working with, and was like, yeah, I'd like to come here. And it's been that way for the last 10, 11 years. Anytime I've needed to change jobs, I've just had people reach out to me.
Damn, I want to kill you right now.
But thankfully, the shop that I'm at right now, I've been there for almost 4 years, and I really enjoy it. The manager's excellent. He's a hard ass, but he looks out for you. The work is always there. I've never hit a slow moment. So, this could be, in my head, a forever home.
Oh, that's awesome. And I mean, if you're a good worker, though, I mean, that's also it, too. I mean, people wouldn't recommend you if you're a shitty worker, too. My thing right now is I'm very, 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 very entry level. I don't have a degree or anything, but I have a certificate and I'm trying to build that up. But some things aren't really clicking for me. And now at least I'm in a job where I can get experience. But it's just difficult to move forward because the people I work with have been in their positions for a long time. And I think a lot of the new people hired on already kind of know what they're doing, whereas I know and I've learned these things, but I haven't put them in practice. So, as a woman in this field,
oh my gosh, woman has nothing to do. Well, maybe a little bit actually, but
no, a lot of the things I see actually when I'm doing like searches on like it comes up every time. It's always men are just more overly confident than women. So like that makes a lot of sense. So like the men's, you know, they're just gonna go and get up and do the job whether they know how to do it or not. And I'm like, oh, I'm scared. What if I mess it up? I don't want to accidentally like take this job and then fuck it up. I mean, I can always ask someone, but I just get scared because I don't want to overstep boundaries or. Okay.
Well, I also feel like that's the reason that men die younger than women is because we're so overconfident. You know, we'll think we're equipped to do something or just bullshit our way to try it, and then we end up, you know, grabbing a power line or something.
Yeah, exactly. You men grabbing your power lines and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of like it weighs itself out at sometimes, and then the other times it's like I assume I would have the woman privilege because it's like, oh, a woman wants to get into this field, that's gonna be awesome. So it's, you know, if there's not many women in that field, and it's like, maybe I could just get hired being a woman, even though they're not supposed to do that. But it could, on their demographics that they need to probably put out at the end of the year, you know, to the Better Business Bureau or whatever, wherever they report this shit to, if they even have to. It's like, yeah, we got some women working here.
Yeah, we're an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah. One woman, 100 men.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hire both of them.
Yeah, we got at least one of them. You know, we got one black guy, one Jew, one woman. You know.
I wonder. I don't know if they have to. Oh wait, is Jew? They wouldn't put Jew on.
I don't know.
On your job application. Yeah, I'm a Jew. Don't let me work at the cash register. Okay, that's fucked up. Okay, sorry. I need to.
No, Lord. Only Indian people can do that.
No.
Yes, Indian men at my gas stations.
Hey, if everyone specializes in the stuff they're good at, then that's what makes the business good.
I agree.
So why not put an Indian person at the cash register?
I agree.
Why not have a woman in the front clacking her nails and telling people that the boss is busy? You know?
Are you a secretary in the situation?
Not me. I'm just talking about women in general. Are you Indian? Like, why not have
yes,
the guy who likes
Indian.
cars work on cars? I'm Indian.
that was a shitty accent. I don't know how to do it.
That was. Hey, we almost got our new business together. We just need the boss. and a product to sell too, I guess.
Yes. The boss has to be an old white man who's stuck in his ways, though. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, and the product. Oh, he already does meat. I mean, but we could do something that branches off of that. So he could get
maybe like meat packaging. We make the packages for the meat.
Oh yeah. This is his side gig, but he makes more money off of it than his real job. Perfect.
Oh, I'm ready.
Man, I can't get Doug out of any of my episodes, or Brady. I even mentioned him earlier.
I think you
Well,
just
there's
care
that.
about them so much. It's like subconsciously.
Unfortunately, yeah.
No, I love Doug. I love
Got
Anthony too. I mean, I live in North Carolina, and I know Doug did, and it's almost like 85% of his viewpoints just look like a typical North Carolina citizen to me. So, I don't know. I guess I relate to him a lot more.
Well, stay tuned because later I have a call in from Doug. Not live, it's pre-recorded. That I wanted to show my first real guest. So Doug has a little section.
Okay. I don't know if I should be worried or not.
We'll see when the time comes. Do we have any more topics? I have some on like food.
Food.
A lot of my other topics are on food. I don't know why exactly.
I won't be able to contribute a whole lot because I just love food. Like I'll just be like, that's good, that's also good. I'm not a very picky person when it comes to food.
Let's see. Well, I didn't read this article, so let's just close that one out. There's it's more like fast food and like processed food, but it's okay. This first one basically says, Burger King's gonna add some mac and cheese to their menu.
That sounds fucking terrible.
I think it would sound good. Have you ever had a Popeyes mac and cheese? Popeyes has some good one. At least like Burger King, I feel like they wouldn't like toast the top of it. But Popeyes does that little top part is all baked and shit. Just like they do at Southern Cookouts.
Only ate at Popeyes one time. We only have one kind of close to me. And the first time I ate it, my chicken was genuinely pink and like bubblegum consistency when I ate there. So I haven't been back since.
You didn't pop some bubbles with it? What's the
No,
problem?
but I could have. It was possible to make chicken bubbles.
Were there white people working there?
One black guy, mostly white people.
Yeah, that's why. That's your answer. White people don't know how to fry chicken.
No, they don't.
You know, they put it in there almost frozen enough to where it wouldn't overfill the fryer. And then they're like, well, the outside looks done.
Yeah. The inside was very much not done. And I haven't been back since. It's been about 2-3 years since that incident happened. But my favorite mac and cheese from a fast food place is probably KFC. They have really good mac and cheese.
I've only been to KFC once, actually. I think just because I love Popeyes so much. And they used to have these good green beans at Popeyes, but they don't serve them anymore. But KFC, I think, also has some good potato wedges.
Oh, yeah. They're
man.
delicious.
Yeah, I don't think I know any other fast food restaurant that does wedges. I'm like, what the hell? And there's, oh my god, I'm so pissed off because before I moved to where I live now, we just had regular KFCs, but the place here, I don't know if they do them anymore, but they have buffet KFCs. They have, you could go in and it's called the Colonel's Buffet.
I've never seen that in my life.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay, I gotta try it out, and I'll send some pictures or something. I don't know if it's still going on, or if they, shut it down for COVID or what, but I guess you could just look up Colonel's Buffet KFC. I'm pretty sure it's just Sorry, I'm typing.
No, you're fine. Do you have, excuse me, do you have a Golden Corral, in your area?
Yeah.
That's, the only, American-style buffet where I live.
Oh, really?
And I'm not a huge fan of it. There's one really good Chinese buffet, and I go there anytime I want buffet food.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that most are Chinese buffets. I was like, oh, really? Oh, no. Yeah, they're usually, Chinese, yeah. We have a good Chinese buffet here. And then we have the Golden Corral. I like going to Golden Corral every once in a while because I get a shit ton of their rolls.
Oh, my gosh.
I just wish they had a buffet where, they served you behind the thing, the whole time, because these people are fucking gross. I haven't seen any too terrible people at my local ones, but, you see videos of people licking the damn spoon and putting it back in there. I'm like, oh my god.
I have never seen that, and I'm glad I haven't, because I would probably never go there again.
Yeah, I'm the type of person, I'm like, well, if they pass the inspection, I guess I'm fine. So, like, I went to Popeyes once and got their chicken sandwich, and it made me fucking throw up. And then I had it again, and it made me throw up. I'm like, okay.
Isn't that like their big ticket item though? Like what they advertise?
Yeah, that's like their best thing. And it's so good, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna regret this later because it's, so greasy and shit, and then I end up fucking puking everywhere. But yeah, best thing on the menu, and then I have it like I'm like, okay, I think I'll never get this again. And so I've just been getting their normal chicken sets because the last 2 times, like I'm like, you know what, it'll be fine. Nope, it's not. And I just keep getting their normal menu items. I guess they're very basic chicken and then the side. But that hurt my heart because that chicken sandwich was one of the best ones. Oh man, so good. But yeah, Colonel's Buffet. Look that up. The other one I had was well, it says I need to disable my ad blocker, so never mind.
All right. I'm more of a red meat guy than I am white meat. So like steaks, burgers, I prefer those over chicken usually.
I used to be a steak lover when I was growing up. My mom was like, "You're gonna have to marry a rich man because you eat a lot of steak." And then I moved in, and then I started eating a lot of chicken and stuff, and I haven't eaten many. Well, I've eaten steaks, but I just don't eat steak like I used to. But man, oh man, don't get a New York. Okay, let me tell you, I tried a New York strip, for the first time this past week. That shit almost made me choke because the little tendons in it. I'd say don't get that. Whoever gets that is so stupid.
Funny story. I actually had a cookout yesterday, and I got like a 12-ounce New York strip as my steak for the cookout.
Well, it tastes good, but that shit is like a death trap. Like, if you don't chew it enough, you're just gonna choke on it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I prefer like a sirloin, just a regular like 12, 16-ounce sirloin, but I wanted to get adventurous yesterday while I was at my local supermarket.
12 or 16 ounce? I've never gotten really above an 8. Oh my god, I feel like a fake steak eater.
And
but I also usually
so
go
expensive.
to Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, it is.
Gosh,
it is. Even getting it from the store, too.
Mm-hmm. I think my steak was like, I think it was 12 ounces, and I paid like almost $30 for it. For a piece of meat.
Jesus Christ. Well, was that at the store or at the restaurant?
No, it was a store. Like a supermarket.
For one steak? Wait,
yes.
But you said how many ounces?
It was like 12.
That's just a little bigger than... Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, yeah, that's expensive.
But it could have been the brand too. I didn't cheap out really. I kind of bought a more expensive brand. I'm sure if I would have got their store brand, I could have got it cheaper.
Yeah, like me getting Walmart brand. I'm like, well, if it doesn't look too gross, it should be fine.
No, Walmart's a fine place to shop.
Yeah, as long as it actually, like, if it looks really gross, I think, I'm like, And once I got one, it said it didn't expire yet, but it smelled so bad. Like, after a day, I was so pissed off. I'm like, well, it was chicken. I spent like $12 on it. I was like, shit. I have a lot of mucus, my bad. Ugh. Okay. Woo. But, any more topics?
Nothing that I can think of. I kind of came in here blind. I just wanted to be surprised by the experience.
Nice. Well, this has been going a lot better than the first episode. Do you see we're already maybe about 40 minutes, even with the little cat thing going on. Already almost 40 minutes in.
Yeah, it's okay. Just don't pay attention to the audio while you step away from your mic. You can leave that in.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll just edit the intro in and then be done with it, and then edit the next 30 seconds of mine and Doug's song at the end, and then we should be good.
Living my life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're almost to my part. I think I cut it off right before my part. So stay tuned at the end of this episode to hear 30 seconds of my part of that song.
I'm excited.
Right. Oh yeah, me too. And also stay tuned to also hear Doug's. I I don't know how many times to say this, but Doug's pre-recorded call-in. Okay. Let me do the sound effect for the next.
Oh, God.
Alright, so we're into our next segment.
If a quiz is quizzical, then what's a test?
It's time for Tiny Trivia.
Alright, guys, and Weaver, and everyone.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that's okay.
This is the tiny trivia section. We got a couple of different, I guess, ways. Like, I've kind of adjusted some of the things here because last time it didn't work out that well. And I did add a segment, but we're not going to do that today. So I'll just it's called Myth Crushers. So it's basically like 2 truths and a lie, or 2 lies and a truth, or whatever. You have to choose which one's the truth. But we're not doing that today because I couldn't figure out what the hell to do for that. So we'll start with the first part of our tiny trivia section with tweets so dumb. And also, if anyone has any good names for this shit, then tell me, because I love tiny trivia. I'm not changing that. But we have tweets so dumb, and you asked for it. I don't want to say it like that every time, but the you asked for it section was basically like, you said you liked animals, so I got questions about animals, and you're going to answer a question, or you're going to answer those questions. And then Doug said Dukes of Hazzard, so yeah. And then I think my whole thing is going to be at the end, if they did really bad, I'm going to be like, well, you asked for it.
I heard tweets so dumb, and I felt like I was playing against the fucking house right now, because I just mentioned how I'm a boomer and don't know shit about the internet, and it's like, tweets so dumb.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure exactly. I was like, do you have a Twitter or something? So yeah, I tried to look to see if I followed you. I couldn't find you.
I have one, but I'm not shitting you when I say I might do something once a month on it.
Okay. So, my line of thinking was, let's go on Twitter and see who he follows, and I could, get a good idea. And I can find you. Maybe I was finding something wrong, or typing something wrong. So I was just trying to do something where maybe you know these people, and maybe you can answer it based off of it. But I have basically, a tweet, and I have 4 choices, and you can talk through those choices, and you choose, who you think tweeted that. So you actually have choices. Last time I didn't give them any choices.
Okay, well that works, because I don't know anybody.
Okay. So hopefully you know who all these people are, because they're all kind of the same. I don't know. I had a line of thinking. I don't know. We'll just go with it. So this first one's tweet so dumb, okay? So here's the tweet by a big personality here on the internet. It says, the reason why Trump supporters just like... Blah, blah, blah. Well, I already fucked up. The reason why Trump supporters like him is because he speaks to what they represent: hate, racism, and bigotry.
Me.
And if that sounds... correct.
No.
No, just kidding.
I'm kidding.
No, if that sounded weird, then, they wrote it like that. They put represent, hate, racism, and bigotry. They said, the reason why Trump supporters like him is because he speaks to what they represent: hate, racism, and bigotry. I feel like it sounds so weird saying that out loud. Okay. But your 4 choices are Ethan Klein, Stuttering John, Hassan Abi, I don't know how to say the last name, or iDubbbz. So you can talk through it, you can just answer.
I only know 2 of those people's names.
Okay, fuck. Well, who do you know? Who do you know here?
And I don't know them well, I just know their names. So I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and say Hassan.
Hassan, I assume that's one of the people you know?
But I kind of know his name, yeah.
Who's the other person that you know?
Ethan Klein, just because people always talk about him.
You don't know the other 2 guys?
No, not really.
Fuck,
I don't know. Who the fuck
okay.
is iDubbbz? Does he, do, voiceovers or something? Does he dub
man,
things?
You're a boomer. You are a boomer. Okay, yeah. So he's a cuck, and he has, a girlfriend who has an OnlyFans, and he did have you heard of the Creator Clash recently?
Hang on. Was this the one where Mr. Froggy Fresh said he would subscribe to her OnlyFans or something?
Yes, yeah, and he's the one who banned Froggy Fresh.
Okay, then yes, I'm familiar with that. I just didn't know his name.
Okay, yep, so that's iDubbbz. Hassan Abi, he's a streamer. It's I guess he's socialist or something.
Then I feel like I picked the right answer then.
He's Turkish. Oh, let me go through the other ones real quick, just in case. And Stuttering John is... I thought you were a fan of WATP, am I wrong?
No. Well, it's not that
Maybe
I'm not
you just don't listen to that part of it.
Yes, I haven't. I know that Doug has content on their Patreon of a few episodes he's appeared on, but I actually haven't listened to those.
Okay, so basically, I always stop listening to WATP really after they review the show, because that's the part I find most interesting. But basically, if you get on further to whatever other stuff they have, Stuttering John, I guess this guy who used to be on the Howard Stern show, and he's, I guess, a drunk guy, and old, and weird, and stutters, and he's just a kind of like a lol cow in a way for WATP.
Okay.
I don't know how else to really explain it. And then,
does he have like a separate podcast outside of WATP at all?
He's not on WATP, and he's not necessarily friends with them. They just talk about this guy. But yeah, he does. I think it's called Beer on the Balcony.
Who did the Rubberneckers one then?
I think those are just two random rednecks. I don't know.
Okay.
That's not Stuttering John, though. I think there was a guy on there named John.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm confused.
Yeah, but Rubberneckers is a podcast. I'm pretty sure there's a guy named John Domingo or some shit on there, or Flamingo. Some other redneck guy. Nugget was on there as a guest recently.
Oh, I've got to listen to that.
And then there's some, like, British guy. Oh, yeah, that was a good episode, actually. But yeah, not the same John. And then Ethan Klein is a Jewish guy, and he looks very creepy these days. And I don't really know. He used to make YouTube videos, but now he's just like a really big weirdo. I don't know.
I will have to look into some of these people. Unless you recommend me not to look into some of them.
Oh, no, you can look into all of them. I mean, they're pretty safe for work. I don't think there's anything huge and big going on with anyone anymore. At least at this moment in time with any of these people. But, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm hitting my buzzer and locking in my answer with Hassan.
Hassan? Alright.
Fuck.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Fuck.
That was way less eventful than I thought it would be.
I feel like you made it eventful. It was just like, okay, and then the sound effect.
Alright, so the answer was not Hassan. It was Stuttering John.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what else to say about that, but you got it wrong. So, that's enough stretching out for that segment. Let's stretch. Well, we can't really stretch this one out, but this is you asked for it. So, Weaver, you asked for trivia on animals.
Yes.
So, I have 5 questions about animals. I'm kind of just stealing ideas here, but it's okay. I mean, you can't really do a lot of formats with trivia unless you kind of, if you're just only audio. So we're just trying. I'm gonna test this one out with you, see if it works. We're gonna kind of do like I forgot what that is at the end of Family Feud. Is it like Fast Money or something where they just kind of go rapid, and if they like skip it, they can come back? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking
God,
about, but I can't think of the fucking name of it. Son of a bitch.
But the whole point is there's the 5 questions, and say if I'm like, what color's the sky? And you're like, oh fuck, I have no fucking idea. You're just gonna say, skip or pass. And I'll go to the next one. I guess you could just give your answer.
I know exactly what you're talking about, damn it. The 5 questions are on the board, you have 30 seconds, da-da-da-da-da. Damn.
Yeah, you actually have a minute for these, because these aren't really like Family Feud questions. They're about animals.
Okay.
And also I have to document somehow if you got it right. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this so fast, but I guess I'll figure it out. So let's see. I have, and there's like 2 that could have multiple answers because there are multiple things. So if you get 1, I'll just count it as correct.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, so I have a timer. It's just like on Google, so I assume you'll hear when it's up, but I'll try to, if you don't, I'll try to be like, hey, stop fucking answering. I'll say that at the end, so you don't answer. Anything else? I can't have anyone winning here. This is all rigged. Alright, so, alright, let me get the rest of my water real quick.
Alright. Don't feel bad. I mean, I picked this topic as trivia, and I'll still probably fuck it up, because in my moment I was just like, what's the most common things you can ask questions about? Animals.
Yeah, common animal, yeah. Alright, are you ready?
Fuck me. You're gonna fuck me.
Alright, are you ready?
I fucking guess.
Alright, 1 minute on the timer, and start. What is a group of fish called?
School.
Next is, what color is a polar bear's skin?
Black.
How many noses does a slug have?
Fucking 0?
Okay, next. Name an animal that has a unique nose print, just as a human has a fingerprint.
Unique nose print? A dog.
Okay, and which animal can catch human colds and other illnesses?
A dog.
Okay, are there any you want to go back to?
No.
Okay.
I don't know shit about slugs.
Okay, so you had 16 seconds left. Oh, come on, you don't know that about slugs?
No, I don't.
Alright, so I feel like one of these was definitely a guess. No, maybe 2 of them were a guess. Well, let's go back through the questions and see. This was kind of fun.
Alright, yeah.
That was awesome. Alright, do you know which ones you were, before we go back, do you know which ones you're like 100% on?
I feel pretty good about the first 2, for sure.
The first 2? Okay, just as I planned. What about the other 3?
I don't know. I feel like dogs catching human sicknesses is pretty common. But I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, I think dogs got COVID and shit.
Yeah, they did. I saw it.
Yeah.
So did bats and pigs.
And then bats caused COVID. And Chinese people did, but
That's why it's called
they
the
made
Chinese
it in the lab
virus.
is why. They made it in the lab. Okay, sorry. What?
Oh, nothing.
I feel like I talked about the same 3 things. I've talked about this on that Chinese people making COVID in the bomb shelter podcast I was on. But it is true. They have come out and said that is a fact. So, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm Mdawg. I'm Mdawg right now. I'm Mdawg. Okay, so the first question was, what is a group of fish called? So you answered school. Fuck.
What is it with?
No, fuck! Wait, that's for later. Wait, don't listen to that.
I'm gonna have to compress my audio because my laughing is peaking the fucking channel.
I pressed the wrong thing. Oh my god. We're gonna save that for 5 more minutes. Just forget you ever heard that. I don't know why I thought that was the correct button. Oh my god damn it. Alright. So the answer, school. Yes.
What kind of sound effect is that?
Yeah, Nico said he didn't like it either.
He's a smart man.
Hey, it sounds like food's done, and it's like a little like ding. But I was trying to choose like the royalty free ones just in case anyone's like, that's my fucking sound effect.
I hope they wouldn't bitch over a 0.5 second soundbite.
I have no idea, but I'm just trying to play it safe rather than sorry. So, alright, so yeah, school is correct. The other answer that I found was shoal, which I've never heard of, but I guess if you would have said that, I would have said, yeah, that's fine. Alright, what color is a polar bear's skin? You said black. Yeah, you got it right.
Hell
you got it
yeah.
right. All right. How many noses does a slug have? You said 0.
Yeah, I did. That's probably very fucking wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, the answer's 4, idiot. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Fuck you.
Well,
And fuck your snails.
come on, you haven't seen the little snail noses? I actually don't know. Are those antennas noses too? Oh, let's see. Oh, that says slug, actually. They're the same almost. Well, I'll look that up later. Name an animal that has a unique nose print, just as a human has a fingerprint. You said dog. Correct. We
Okay.
also would have taken cat.
Hell yeah.
Alright, and last question. Which animal can catch human colds and other illnesses? You said dog.
Shit.
Wrong. It was gorillas.
Gorillas, really? I guess,
Yeah.
evolution and all that shit.
Yeah, that's what we used to be.
Yeah.
But we also used to be fish or something too. I don't really remember.
We used to be
I
fish.
don't remember that much. Well, yeah, that thing where you see the fish walking out of the water and turning into a human. Isn't that
What the fuck? I'm Googling this right now.
You never... I swear in, classrooms they used to have that for evolution. It's like a fish and then it, transforms into a human or
Alright,
something.
Images. I just want to see. No. I see. What the fuck is this? I wish we were live and I could put this in the chat. It looks like Gollum with fins.
Oh no. Oh no. So that's what I'm talking about, I assume. I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh,
But
gosh.
yeah, there's a whole thing. Yeah, fish walking, turn into a person. But yeah, gorillas are the ones that can catch human colds and other illnesses. So yeah. Anything else on that? Got any more questions? Any more comments, concerns?
No, I think what was I? 3 out of 5? That's not terrible. I would have failed still, but
Yeah, you did get 3 out of 5. You're right. Yeah, I guess you would have to get 4 to pass. So you are a loser today.
I am.
All right. So,
It's not
let's
anything
see.
different than what my dad tells me.
Well, we're not gonna change our minds just because you said that. Let's get on
Fuck.
to the review section.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Media menaces.
How was that transition? I thought it was pretty good.
That was pretty cool. I like the whole
Yep.
media menaces thing.
Yeah. So this is our section where we review stuff, and also I added in the tier list in here because I didn't know where else to put it. So I'll have to work on that. But I'm giving myself 10 episodes. By episode 10, we'll have a pretty standard format that we're gonna follow. Not as crazy as this, but you gotta do it to figure it out, because you can do all this stuff and it's not just like there's only the first episode. But of course, I'm a master by now, but it takes time. It takes time to perfect, so that's what we're doing. But okay, we're reviewing things. Alright. Let me first start by saying, what the fuck is up with these movies that everyone's requesting? Because my show is going to be known for 2 things. Me talking about mentally handicapped and saying retarded all the time. And I don't even think I've said retarded at all this episode, so that's actually great. And you guys suggesting movies based on books. What is this?
Wait, I did that. Fuck.
Yeah, both of those fit. Well, you said Forrest Gump as one of them, which that one's not based on a book, but he's obviously he's mentally disabled. Yes, correct. But I've watched Forrest Gump, and I'm like, you know what? That movie's fucking 30 minutes longer than this other one, and I'm running out of time. So the other one you suggested was Of Mice and Men. That's the one we watched. But again, based on a book you read in school. And then Doug did The Outsiders. I read that shit in school.
Well,
I didn't even watch the movies for these either because I just didn't do my homework. So it's like...
It's a great book and a great movie. John Steinbeck, he's an exceptional author.
I don't read much. That's all I have to say.
I don't read
what do
much
you
now
have
that
to
I'm a
say?
grown adult, but, sometimes I'll read.
I need to read more. that is correct. Yeah, that's a good idea. Everyone should read. But this book, the only thing I remember about it from the Cliff Notes I read in like high school or whenever we read it, it's just the guy just kills things with his retard strength, and then that's what the kids call it, retard strength.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the whole point of this movie. I'm not gonna lie, this was way, 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 way more interesting than The Outsiders. The Outsiders, I don't know, I had to push myself through that one to finish it, I don't know. But this one actually, I feel like it's grown men, they have, The Outsiders, that was all preventable. He didn't have to kill that guy, what an idiot.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole point, if you were to ask me to completely summarize Of Mice and Men in a sentence or two, it would be, if your friend's acting a little too retarded, you can shoot them, and even though people will be, a little upset, they'll be like, I kind of get it, man. I probably would have done the same thing,
Yeah, exactly. So, Brady, next time I see you in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
You better watch where my bow and arrow's going. But yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think this was, I never actually read the book, but I feel like this movie did a good job of portraying what it was supposed to, I believe, besides just talking about a retarded guy. It's the depression, they need to get this work, and they have this ultimate goal to do something, but the guy's fucking it up. He doesn't know any better. What makes me, this one, I didn't cry, but it almost made me cry because of first of all, him killing all these fucking things. I didn't really care for him killing the woman.
No, yes.
But,
she was a hoe anyways. I mean, she was married and she was trying to hit on Lenny.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And then, all the dog deaths in here, what the fuck? What the hell? Is this John Wick? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, it was a good story, and it kept me tuned in. I did watch it in 2 parts, I'm not gonna lie. But when I did try to finish the other part this morning, I kept getting an ad when I was trying to skip to the part I was at. I kept getting an ad for this mentally handicapped individual going to Anytime Fitness to get a workout, and I kept getting this ad while I was trying to skip. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get away. Everything I do with the Mariety Show, and everything has to be with mentally. I feel it's bad just calling them retarded like that, but when I say retarded, hey, Weaver, you're fucking retarded. I'm fine with that. I can't be called retarded, people that are mentally retarded. That's not right.
Well, you asked me to pick 2 of my favorite movies to review, and I picked 2 that both have mentally challenged people in them, so I don't know what that says about me exactly.
Yeah, did you realize that before you sent those to me? Because
No, I didn't. I was like, I love this movie, and I love this movie too. And then after a day or 2, I was like, wait. I hope she's okay with talking about mentally handicapped people.
This dude is fucking playing a prank on me. The next thing I'm gonna have to watch is The Ringer or something. I don't... I don't know. I don't know what else... what else? Am I just gonna keep watching movies and talking about retarded people the whole time? I don't know. But,
that's my fault. I'm just adding to the chaos.
No, it's fine. That's fine, I guess. We already had to watch it anyway, so that's all right. But yeah, everything that movie was good. But yeah, the movie was pretty fucked up in the emotions department. The book was probably way worse, had more detail, and probably had sadder things. But it was way more engaging than The Outsiders. Even with The Outsiders, I knew half the cast and shit. I'm like, oh, I've seen that guy and things. Man, I don't know. They must have sucked at acting or something. That shit moved too slow. I don't know what it was about it, but this one kept me engaged. Maybe because it kind of reminded me of Holes or something. I don't know. They're out in the field working.
Yeah, that was a great movie too. Good gosh, I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time.
Yeah, me too. I always wanted to eat that whatever they ate out of that jar. It always looked so good. I always wanted to eat the onions like that. straight out of the ground. I think it was jam in the jar. I don't really remember.
Those were good times before Shia LaBeouf really fell off pretty hard.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf. I forgot. Yeah. Just do it. Yeah, I don't even know what else he did.
And I didn't even know this, but him and John Bernthal are like best friends.
I don't even know who that is. John Bernthal?
The Punisher, he was on The Walking Dead.
Oh.
In the first season.
Punisher. Oh, let me look at this one. John Bernthal. Sorry, you can hear this. That guy. I always get the Punisher and oh, Jesus Christ. I always get the Punisher and fuck, what's the black Spider-Man gooey thing?
Venom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always get them confused. Venom as a guy. Let's see.
That's Tom Hardy.
Yeah. See, they look the same to me.
I mean, they're not... I mean, they both look like white dudes that work out.
Yeah, I don't know. They just are so confused. But the Punisher is this guy right here. Okay, he looks a little more generic than what's it?
What's your punchline?
What's the other
Hurry
guy?
up, punchline.
I know. I don't know. I can't think. I saw we hit the hour. I saw we hit the hour, and I automatically ran out of everything that I was thinking of. No, the fucking Venom guy, the guy that's the
Tom
human
Hardy.
Venom. Yes, he looks a little more memorable. In this John Bernthal, he just looks a bit more generic.
Yeah, he's like budget
He also
Tom
looks like
Hardy.
he's from Jersey. Oh, he's budget Tom Hardy. It's not the opposite. Nice.
I feel like John Bernthal's a better actor, and I'm probably going to take some shit for that, so feel free to roast me if you want to, but I believe he is a better actor. He puts a lot more emotion in his performance.
All the Marvel fans in the comments, like, shit on Weaver, okay? I don't even know if Venom is Marvel.
They're both Marvel, actually, so...
Oh, fucking Christ. See, like, what the hell? Why do they have two similar-looking guys working in the same, like, thing? It makes no sense. Alright, and let's see. Okay, so... Alright, okay, so I have just two more things left. Let's hit the tier list. Chronic played actually remembered what I think. He recommended this idea, so we're gonna try it out and see if it works. And for you, since I know you're a Southern man, I'm not gonna put any men on this list. I was about to put a couple men on this list, like Hank Hill and stuff, but I'm like...
S tier.
Let's get you some women in here. So, the tier list, I'm just gonna list 5 things, and we're gonna rank them. We're both gonna rank them. Which characters are the most fuckable? Okay?
Okay.
We have Laura Croft, Wonder Woman, Mary Poppins, Cinderella, and this isn't a character, but Pamela Anderson. I was trying to get people from different, like, generations or characters from different generations, so I think that about covers it all, but Laura Croft, Wonder Woman, Mary Poppins, Cinderella, and Pamela Anderson.
Is Laura Croft, like, PlayStation 1 triangle tits Laura Croft, or, like...
I never thought about that. Okay, let's rank all the Laura Crofts from least to most. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do PS1 triangle tits.
Okay. I'm trying to think to when I was, like, 7 or 8.
Honestly, I would kind of put that PS1 at the top, so I say Laura Croft is the most fuckable in my opinion. Maybe I should have saved that for last.
Well, for me, I'm already... yeah, I'll just stick to Laura Croft now. I'm gonna say B tier.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, wait. Here, let's not do it like that. Let's do,
we're doing, like, first,
sorry.
second, third place?
Yeah, like, who's the most, and then who's the least. Yeah, so just, like, yeah, best to least, best. Fuckable.
Okay, I'm going number 3, then, for Laura Croft.
Number 3 for Laura Croft. Okay, that's my number 1. So, I didn't put this in the order I wanted it in, but the next one was Wonder Woman on the list. I say she's a second. I think I like these adventurous girls. It's kind of hot.
I'm gonna go Wonder Woman will be my number one. Gal Gadot's hot as fuck as Wonder Woman.
No idea who that is, but I just like the idea of adventure. But of course, I put in a superhero. I didn't know you liked all these superhero shit, and now you're dropping names that I don't know, but it's alright.
Gal Gadot's like a famous actress outside of superhero movies.
No one knows who that is!
Okay. Commenters, please roast her this time.
Alright, so you have Wonder Woman as number one. I have Lara Croft as number one. Okay, let's not do it like that. Let's just go to the next one, then we'll say it all at the end. Mary Poppins. No, I think I may only switch like two of these around. I think Mary Poppins is probably... Oh man, I don't know if she's before or after Cinderella. She's kind of adventurous too.
She's probably bottom of the list for me because she makes people take medicine, and I don't like medicine. So
what? You don't have a little tummy ache sometimes? Come on.
Then I just
Mary
take
Poppins.
a shit.
Oh my god, that's not how it works. I'm good. You know what? I think honestly, I'm gonna put Mary Poppins above Wonder Woman now. So you have her at the bottom, but I got it as Lara Croft, Mary Poppins, and Wonder Woman. Mary Poppins is the one who also has that big bag, right? She has a bag.
She pulls out a
Oh
bunch
my
of
god,
shit.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, she's number 2. For me.
Okay. Are you thinking of like sexual things you can do with that bag or something?
Oh fuck, I forgot that was the point. Which are the most fuckable? No, yeah. She can pull a lot of stuff out of there. Yeah, let's stick with that. Number 2.
Okay. Yeah, she's bottom for me.
Yeah. Of course she would. No, just kidding. Okay. Cinderella.
She'll be number 2 for me.
Number 2. Oh, yeah. I got her at number 4. I got her at number 4. She's cute, I guess. I don't think she's dumb, but I don't know. She's just kind of boring.
Yeah, but she's not like a bimbo, it's kind of a rags to riches thing. So, she still has her kind of hometown values, but now she's living it big.
So you think since she used to be poor, then she just had nothing else to do except fuck all day, so she'd be number 2 and she'd know how to fuck?
Probably.
Wow, that's just sexist, but it's okay, I bet all those little mice and making her dress are like.
Okay, be careful what you say right now.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should. Okay, thanks for holding me off on that one.
No animal and human interaction.
You knew where I was going.
Yes, sure.
And then Pamela Anderson. Did we already get to her? Pamela Anderson.
No, but she'd probably be 4 for me.
4th? Yeah. She's at the bottom. Isn't she just kind of looks fake and gross, but I mean, she's kind of from a time frame that none of these other women are from. I don't know what her name was in Baywatch. I guess I could also just said that, but I wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, she just doesn't look that appealing to me. I don't know what it is.
No, same here. I can't do the fake everything, the vain beauty. You can't be happy with yourself, so you make yourself look worse in the process. Yeah,
imagine popping those balloons while you're doing it with her, and it makes no sense.
It'd probably be like a fucking nuke with those things.
A nuke? Jesus. You come out of the room like a cartoon with your hair all stood up, the black soot on your face.
Oh. And she just walks out behind you looking like a man now because she's got just deflated tits.
Jesus. Oh my god. Alright, so our final lists, let's start with the most important mine. Lara Croft is most fuckable, obviously. Then Mary Poppins, Wonder Woman. I didn't even rank Pamela Anderson. I guess I'm gonna put her as last. So I have Lara Croft, Mary Poppins, Wonder Woman, Cinderella, and then Pamela Anderson. What do you got, Weaver?
Okay, I've got Wonder Woman, Cinderella, Lara Croft, Pamela Anderson, and Mary Poppins.
still can't believe Mary's that low on the list. Still can't.
She is that low. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Because even though I'm upset about that, we got the pre-recorded call from Doug coming in. And what I'm going to call this is the Doug of the day. So stupid. I just thought about that this morning.
Oh,
I was like,
gosh.
this is the dumbest shit ever. But I mean, I don't know what else to call it. So here we are. Doug's got a question. We're gonna talk over it, and we had to censor it because there's some words in there. I mean, I think I'll have to play it to see. Let's see. I haven't listened to this in a while, but here is your Doug of the day.
What is it with beggars always trying to kids?
What do you think about that, Weaver?
What is it with I don't know the censoring, so I have no opinion.
Do you need me to play it again?
I mean, well,
oh wait, okay, wait. I think I played the wrong one. Here it is. Sorry, 1 second.
What is it with beggars always trying their luck with kids? Kids ain't got no fucking money to give you.
I know. Yeah.
I feel like just fucking kids in general, you instantly lose that argument.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know why Doug sent me that censored one over. I got him confused. Maybe that was for something else, but yeah, I don't know why beggars would be asking any kids for money anyway. Yeah. When they have lunch money, they're gonna like take them by their feet and shake all the money out their pockets. They get like 5 cents. Maybe they're on reduced lunch. They'll have 60 cents.
Oh man, damn! That just brought back like a core memory. I've been out of school so fucking long.
Did you get? Oh, what, the 60-cent lunch?
Yes,
or are you getting like shaken by your feet?
No, the reduced lunch.
It's okay. I think mine was like 40 cents. I don't remember if it was 60 or 40 cents, but yes, I had reduced lunch as well.
You know, it's so funny because like what you see in movies and television about these kids getting swirlies and bullied and lunch money stolen, like I never had to deal with that, and it wasn't even something I ever really saw in my school. Mm-hmm. But my little brother, he's been homeschooled almost his whole life, and he just recently started public school in high school. And he called me so fucking afraid because he was like, oh, they're gonna be shoving my head in toilets and me inside of a locker and this and that. I was like, what are you watching?
Hell yeah, they are. And then they tell them to go like do like a gym montage shit, like where he gets all swole.
They tried to break him, but he came out stronger.
Oh, that's really sad, actually.
I know, I felt so bad. I was like, that isn't how this works, buddy. Just go to school and do your schoolwork and make a couple friends, and you won't have to worry about shit.
Aw, poor guy. Aw, well, yeah, he'll, he should be fine. He should be fine. But yeah, like when you watch those old movies and they have like fucking 30-year-olds playing high schoolers and shit, you're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna look like that. No, you aren't, because you're fucking 30 and 40 years old. It's so fun. But yeah, that was our Doug of the day. So that's really all I had. Do you have anything else?
No, it was a pleasure being on here. I had fun talking with you. Hello to everybody listening. Hope you all have an excellent Mother's Day, even though by the time this comes out, it will have passed, so I hope you did have an excellent Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms out there.
You're way better at ending this. You're bad at ending this off. I mean, better, than I am. But not as good as me at some things, so it's okay.
It's okay.
I don't know what was, so what's do you have a takeaway after being on the Mariety Show today?
No, I just look forward to listening to more and see how the show grows.
Oh, that was awesome to hear. We're only on the 3rd episode, but I think this one is actually going to be our best one yet, so I'm excited for that.
Alright, well, we should just stop it here so I can be a part of the best episode ever.
Exactly, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But before we do that, you said you were a boomer. you don't really do anything. You don't have a Twitter really, but tell us where we can find you at? Question mark. Can we find you anywhere on the internet?
I mean, y'all can
I don't
find
know if you
me.
want to put your Discord name on there.
Well, you can find me on Discord. Whoever has me on. What the fuck is my Discord name? This is how much of a boomer I am. I don't even know what my names are on shit.
They're also changing the Discord thing to where it's like, they're gonna take away the numbers too. So I bet even if you like say it now, they're gonna eventually change it to where it's just your handle without the numbers at the end.
I hope
so
they don't
then it'll
do
be
like,
out of date in like a week.
I hope they don't do like a full flash of everybody's name, so you get some pre-generated bullshit like Dogfin479.
So as far as I know, they're going to give it to the. I don't know exactly. I think they're just going to hold off on the newer accounts, I guess you could say, and keep the old format where they have the name and then hashtag numbers where people can have the repeating names. But they're going to give the older people access first to update their handle and grab, whatever they want. So that sucks since my account got deleted at one point. But, yeah. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna work. So hopefully that you could get a good name in. Maybe you could just get Weaver. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Right now it's iamWeaverrr, 3 R's.
And then the number. No, I don't know. You don't have to say that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Well, if you guys want to, you can join my Discord, which I'll put the links everywhere, and it's also on my website, which I need to buy a proper name for it because it's just like Google Sites right now. But I'll link it all to the episode, and you can go in there, join my Discord, and then you'll see Weaver, which I will add as a guest. So he'll just pop right there at the top. And besides that, nowhere else we can find you except fixing cars and shit.
Yeah, that's really about it. I'm not very chronically online, as they say. I just kind of hang around in Discord and game with my buddies when I have the time.
Yep, that's Weaver.
Yep.
He's a simple kind of man. All right, so that's all I got. Do you want to sign off? I don't know. I had a good idea for this. It's not working out well for the sign off. I should have scripted it.
I thought I did that earlier, like 2 minutes ago when I said everybody.
All right, this is Weaver and Mdawg signing off.
See you guys.
Thank you. Bye. I called you last night in the hotel. Everyone knows, but they won't tell. But their half-hearted smiles tell me something just ain't right. I've been waiting on you for a long time, fueling up on hot eggs and cheap wine. I